Hey, it's March 29th. I found out the 27th of Adar is March 29th. I'm approaching an intersection here in Norman, Oklahoma that was just changed. About a year ago they opened this up, and maybe even less than a year. And this little section we're driving down here was not here. It's an access road to some of these stores over here, but my recording, like I said earlier, I took a walk this morning with a friend of mine, and there are some odd things in the back of these stores here. So I'm going to ride up here on the access road, basically to see where it goes, because we couldn't figure out where it went, you know, because there's nothing up here. And then I'm going to get out and walk the route that we walked and show you some frightening things. That right there is going to be one of them. So enjoy and decide for yourself, but I'm either a paranoid or I know what I'm talking about. See you in a minute. Here is something I didn't even notice this morning before I even started, when I'm driving back to where I was going to start my walk. It's a pile of dirt. Obviously from the some of the sites that I'm going to be showing you, which in my mind kind of confirms what I think is going on here. Hey, when we started our walk this morning, we came in from this direction. Came down this little access road and came down here. And we turned and walked down this strip because it was kind of windy this morning. We were trying to get out of the wind. But that pile of dirt I saw in the back is around this way. So now we'll take a walk around this way. And you can see that pile of dirt in the back here. And as I continue my walk, I think we'll be able to tell where it came from. It just got finished drizzling and it's been raining all day, so the ground here is kind of soft, the red clay of Oklahoma. We're approaching the back of Kohl's, which was down that strip there. And get a little closer view of that pile of dirt. Now it may just be construction dirt, but after I show you what I've seen and my conjectures about what I'm seeing, you might change your mind about that. So I'm going to walk here past Kohl's and continue the video on the other side of Kohl's here. Alright, I've walked down past Kohl's to where I want to start this little expedition. And there's where we're going to be visiting next. But I didn't notice this morning when we came out here. There's that big pile of dirt, construction dirt possibly. And it looks like they're building an access road to where that dirt is. I don't know if you can see that. That dirt road leads to where that pile of dirt is. Alright, Now we get to the real meat of the presentation. We'll go down here. We saw this morning and walked into it, and it seems awful odd. See, they're constructing supposedly stores here, and then there's an academy sports complex down there, and there's I-35 out there. All that traffic is I-35. And that access road that I came up, that I said was just built about a year ago, is right on the side closer to me. But look at this thing. There's a bunch of sewer drains in here, but this is an odd complex, whatever it is. And you can see the rail here. That's heavy duty rail, and down to the ground there. And this one thing is about 10 feet, and if you look down there, I'll try to zoom in. There is only one access to it, or egress. And we couldn't figure out what this was. But the first thing that came to my mind was, I mean, you put some concertina wire along here and in there, with one road leading into it, one access leading into it, shut up the drains there. I mean, you have a confinement area for 5,000-10,000 people. You crowd them all in here. Okay, I may walk down inside this one and give you a little view from the inside. I just thought I'd give you a close view of the stores, the construction stuff going on right on the other side, you know, 100, 150 feet on the other side of what I had just showed you. I don't know what this could be here. Supposedly a store, but who knows? There's another view of whatever this is. There's some grass here. A little up this way, so I'll walk on that. Because it's Oklahoma mud. It's red clay is what it is, and you can't get it off your feet. It gets kind of heavy. But look at this. Isn't this odd? You know, do you need this kind of thing for... I mean, there's a little water from the rain we had today, but, you know, come on, do you need this? And here's the one access to whatever this is. I'll take you down inside and show you the height of it. And once again, this rail here, you know, you attach some concertina wire to this. You're not going anywhere in there. Okay, there's the access. We're going to go down and take some photographs from down inside there. There's starting to clear up. Yeah, doesn't this strike you as odd? I mean, when I first saw it, I said, what is the purpose of this? You know? I mean, it's not a park, and it's right off I-35, major thoroughfare, interstate between Dallas and Oklahoma City, and right in front of us there is the access road. So we'll walk down in here. And see this big heavy metal thing on this area? I mean, why on this side unless you put concertina wire on this side so everybody on the inside cannot get out? Like I said, if you had to, you could probably crowd 5,000 people in here, 5 to 10,000 people, depending on how crowded you wanted them. And I think there's the wall. I'll take a closer look at it. You can actually climb out here, which may be why there's a railing along the top. And also the buildings over here, you know, on the ceilings, or on the roofs, you could station guards with guns. I mean, this is an odd looking, and that wall there is about 10 feet tall. We walk down to that far wall there, that's about 12 feet tall, as well as over here. You know, what kind of place is this behind a row of stores? So I'm going to leave here and go walk down the road and show you what else I've seen. I didn't realize it was this late. I'm kind of running out of light, so I might have to show you the other two areas in addition to this. I'll come out here tomorrow early, but doesn't this look odd? With the grass on the ground there, this area has been like this for a while, so it's obviously not the foundation of a building. It's just a big old depression, and my impression was you use that other site I just came from to shoot and execute people, and this is where that dirt will come from. This may just be a mass grave, a future mass grave. I'm going to walk down further. Yeah, it looks like I only got about 10 more minutes, 10-15 more minutes of sun. So I think I'll continue this in the morning. I may post this and then do the other as a continuation. But further down the road there, in the back there, on the other side, are two more areas like the first area that I showed you. This thing doesn't seem to be focusing. But yeah, there's two more areas down there with the brick walls and the thick metal railing right off the access road. you know, and all this construction equipment on the other side there. You know, there's construction going on around here, but not quite that much. So my suspicion is this here is the mass burial ground for the 3 containment centers I'm going to show you. I've just shown you the one so far. Hey, it's Sunday morning, the 10th of March, 8:28. I made a mistake yesterday. I said March 29th. I meant 9th. I'm going to film the 2 other little areas that I saw. They look like confinement areas, and they're in back of this. One of them is in back of this little strip here in Norman, in case anybody in Norman views this video, so you know exactly where I am. It's between this strip and the new access road off of I-35 north of Robinson. Gotta look for maybe I'll just take a drive by and then get out and show you. That's I-35 right there, a major interstate through Norman from Oklahoma City to Dallas. Coming up on it. Maybe I'll just get out and show it to you. But as you can see, this is the back of that strip there. Alright, here we're coming to the second little area. I'll just park here. There's no parking fire lane, but well, if this is something mysterious, I don't want anything happening. So I'll obey the rules. Okay, here's some parking spaces over here. Okay, and we're in back of Maurice's. In that strip is where we're located. The walls in this one are not quite as high, but still have the steel rail, little containment area, ostensibly for sewer, and also there's just the one entrance and one exit from it. The other one being maybe the main confinement center or area until you're processed, meaning shot and killed and buried. The other one I may have to walk to. It's behind Discount Tires over there. Let me get a jacket. It's kind of cool today. Okay, I've driven over to Tire Discounters. There's TJ Maxx. You can see the other one vaguely right there on the other side of the road. And this one here is behind the Target store. little higher wall. And once again, just one point of exit or entrance. And this heavy metal fence around here, which obviously you can erect some concertina wire on it to control who's ever in here. And that emergency vehicle is entering, well, it's entering the freeway. But right where that turned is where this access road that wasn't here a year ago is. Now, I would like somebody, if they're viewing this video, to correct me if I'm wrong. I don't see no practical purpose for any of this except confinement. You know, if there's an engineer, civil engineer, tell me what purpose this serves. Because the only common thing I can see in all three of them is drainage. But, so somebody correct me. I think they're confinement centers. Temporary confinement centers, and then you'll be, like I said before, shot, killed, and buried. Over and ouch.